Hi, I'm just taking the tomato plant and also taking a pot. And I'm going to show you how to grow a tomato plant in a house at the winter. So I choose a small pot because I'm going to put in a house. And if you look at the tomato, they have nice flowers already. One first flower was already blooming. And this one is a tape or touch the tomato plant to the pole. This is the pole, and this is a paintbrush. Guess what? How to use it? And I bought it in a 100 yen shop in Japan. It's very cheap. And also I prepared a soil for vegetable soil for tomato plant, and you can get it in a DIY shop. And it already fertilizer in it, so you can use it directly. Put in a pot and plant a tomato plant. Hi, I'm going to put the tomato on the pot, and if you before plant, I'm thinking put a lot of water to make sure the soil has plenty of water. So take it off and put it in here. I'm going to put the soil on it. There we go. Thank you. I'm going to give it plenty of water. It's enough. Okay, I'm going to put this pole next to the tomato plant here, and there's a tape to attach the stem to the this pole. So it's still small, so maybe I can use it when it's a little bit grow. So this is items I'm going to use. Thank you very much. Hi, I'm just taking a tomato tone. So it's very important to pollinate the tomato flowers in the winter. So you need to use this one definitely for if you grow it in the winter. And you can get it DIY shop or JA in Japan, and it costs only a few hundred yen. So the important thing is that you need to make sure how the temperature is when you use this one. So when you use this one over 20 degree, you dilute 100 times. Under the 20 degrees, you need to dilute 50 times. So this is a pet bottle, and water is 1 liter. So maybe best bet is to use 50 times, because if it's 50 times, you can use it even it was cloudy day or low temperature. And I think it's very difficult to get 20 degrees in the winter season in the house. So let's do it. I show you how to do it. So I take out the tomato tone from the box. This is a tomato tone. It looks like a vaccine. And you take it off the top and put it into the pet bottle right here. And it's going to be a 50 times tomato tone. So you can use it when you use pollination for tomato. And it's too much. It's 1 liter. It's too much tomato tone. I don't think you can use it up. So if you find someone already ready for use it straight at the DIY shop, it might be better to use that one. This is because farmers, I put do a pollination on 100 or 1,000 of flowers and one time. That is I need a lot of tomato tone here. Okay, I show you how to do it. I'm going to show you how to use a tomato tone at home. So I prepared a paintbrush right here and the tomato tone I made before, and put it here and make it wet and go to the tomato flowers and just touch them like here, like this. And the important thing is you have to do it when at least 4 or 5 flowers bloomed. Otherwise, it's going to be wrong, because when you do it in many flowers, these flowers go tomatoes equal size, equally. And if it's just one flower, just put the tomato down, only these flowers goes to tomato. The other flowers maybe goes to very small one. It's unbalanced. So please put the tomato down when the flowers bloom at the same time, and do like this and leave it, so you can tell the difference maybe 1 week later. Thank you very much. The leaves start to green and greener, and if I look carefully, there is a bud between leaves and stems, so I'm going to take it. So you can take the bud big enough to bend, and by fingers, this is the timing to take the bud. And if I look carefully right here, under the tomatoes, this bud, it's grow very quickly compared to other bud, so you can pick them. It's big enough, so go like this and make them clean. And they're going to have a bud. It's going to have a bud here, maybe later. So if it's grow enough, big enough, you can pick up. And if I look at tomato carefully, they got the tomatoes, and they're going to bigger and bigger. How many tomato I can see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six tomatoes, and maybe I can sort it out to 4 tomatoes, this plant. And there are another flowers, or second flowers. It seems like it is growing healthy at the moment. To connect stem to this pole, try to retain the tomato stems. So I'm going to do it. It's very not expensive one. I bought it in just $1. It looks like paper tape, and it's very useful. So I try to do this. I just taped the stem to the pole, and the point is maybe it's not a good idea to stick very tightly, because stem is going to grow. So maybe have a space, a little bit, so space enough. And they're going to do it when they grow taller and taller. So I should show you. All right, so tomato looks healthy. Hi, finally, my suggestion is a place to leave the tomato is in a house, in a living room, a place can get a lot of sunlight. That is important. And I choose a small pot, for it's portable, easy to move inside, outside. And I also use a plastic tray, which I use it I bought it in a supermarket after meat or fish. This is yeah. And if I look carefully, I can see tomatoes. Okay, it's green, and tomatoes need to be faced to the sunlight. It makes the tomato healthier and much greener, and keep it healthy whole through. And if you can look after carefully, you can take them outside in a sunny day, not cold day, and it makes the tomato healthier. And I hope you can enjoy the growing tomato in the house, and hopefully you can get the harvest tomatoes in the spring. All right, okay, see you, bye bye.